What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today I wanted to talk about the patch that we got a couple days ago now. I realize I'm late on this, but it simply didn't fit into my schedule because I've been so busy preparing for MLG Dallas. So today I thought I would finally share the details and mainly my opinion on them since most of you guys already know the details. The main thing I'll be discussing in this video is what my thoughts are on the addition of all of the new Master Prestiges. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so just getting into the patch here. First up, you guys probably already know this, you would have seen it all over the game by now. The Custom Emblem editor is now live. And they seem to have done a pretty good job with it as well. I'm not somebody that gets really into the Custom Emblem editors, so maybe there's some tools or features that I'm just missing out on. But I was able to create my emblem with no problem whatsoever, and I didn't feel like I was limited at all. And if anything, I feel like they have a lot more icons than Black Ops 3 had. I could be mistaken on that, but it just feels like there are more icons to deal with. If you guys are interested in a tutorial video for how to make my particular emblem, let me know in the comment section below, and if I see enough interest, then I'll definitely make one in the near future. In addition to that, we got a change to the Readiness weapon perk, which you see on some of the variants. With that weapon perk, it used to be that you would reload 40% faster when your magazine was completely empty, but now they made it so you reload 40% faster when your magazine is low. And what they classify as low in this game is actually really easy to see, which I also really like. Basically, if your little reload indicator is popping up on screen, that means you will reload 40% faster if your weapon has the Readiness weapon perk equipped. This applies whether you have extended mags or not, so it just makes it nice and simple to detect whether or not you're going to be reloading faster. Also in this patch, or more specifically yesterday as you guys are watching this video, the Blood Anvil mission team was added. I added some details, it came with a bunch of new variants and everything as well, so I will put a link in the description below if I can remember to that video where I cover all the details on the Blood Anvil mission team. So in addition to all of that, there were a bunch of like little bug fixes, things like that. I will leave a link in the description below to the patch notes like I always do. We're not going to talk about all those little fixes. I've covered all the main things now, aside from the 20 additional prestige ranks. That's right, 20 additional prestige ranks. I think that is absolutely insane. That is a lot of prestiges, and I've got mixed feelings on this. First off, of course, I am very happy that they did add more prestige ranks. I'm not somebody that has been sitting on 10th prestige or anything, but I know a lot of people that have been sitting on that 10th prestige, and they've been starting to lose interest in the game because there's nothing for them to really work for anymore. There's no levels for them to go through. They just sit at the same rank and do nothing. So I'm really happy that they added this, but I'm not too sure how I like the implementation. We'll talk about that in a little bit once I cover exactly what happens with these additional prestige ranks. So the bonuses for these extra prestiges, once you get past that prestige 10, is you get extra XP from challenges. It looks like 25% extra XP, and this includes camo challenges. You also get the ability for classic weapons to earn deatomizer strikes. That's a really cool feature that a lot of people have been asking for, and I really like that. You get extra starting ammo for classic weapons, which, I mean, I guess it's a minor thing. I don't think it'll have too big of an impact on the game, so I'm okay with that, I guess. You get additional XP for using Mark II weapons, and obviously there are new rank icons, emblems, and you get more permanent unlock tokens. So overall, my thoughts on these 20 new Master Prestiges. Like I said, I am happy that they did add prestiges. That's a good thing, or at least if they would have added levels, that would have been great as well. But I am not a fan of the fact that these prestiges act like the first 10 prestiges in that when you enter that prestige level, it once again locks everything up for you. So you have to grind through and you have to unlock everything again. Now, of course, you do get more permanent unlock tokens as you go, and everything you have permanently unlocked will stay permanently unlocked as you go through these prestiges. But I really liked in Black Ops 3, once you finish the initial 10 prestiges, you just started grinding to level 1000 and you had everything available to you. To me, it was such a relief to hit that 10th prestige. I like working my way through prestiges, but it reaches that point where it's just like, I don't want to only use that gun for a brief window of time before I move on to the next prestige. I would love for that to be available to me all the time, without having to use permanent unlock tokens as well. Like, I do understand there's permanent unlock tokens, but there's always still going to be that one little thing where maybe it's not quite worth the permanent unlock token, but you wish you could use it a little bit more often. So that's the first thing I really don't like about how they're handling the Master Prestiges here. In addition to that, I was hoping they would tie this more into the variant system. I thought it would have been really nice to go the Advanced Warfare route where each time you go through a prestige, or they could even make it every 2 Master Prestiges that you go through, you get a particular epic weapon. Like, they have it set so it's this exact epic weapon, and if you make it to that level, you get that epic weapon. I think that'd be cool. Or if they didn't want to take it that far and they didn't want to give too many handouts there, why not give you a hack or a triple play or something along those lines, something that guarantees you something really good, even if it's not guaranteed to necessarily give you the exact weapon that you want. Another route they could have gone is add more classic weapons and have them unlocked as you go through these prestiges. I feel like classic weapons would be a whole lot easier to add into the game simply because you don't have to mess around with variants, you just add the classic weapon. Basically, what I'm looking for is a little bit more reward for these people that are going through these Master Prestige ranks. These are the most dedicated players of Infinite Warfare, so I feel like they should be giving a little bit more than they are back to them as they work through these prestiges. Also, the better the rewards you have for going through these Master Prestiges, the more likely you are to push people to play the game more and more often, which is what they're trying to do. They want to try and get as much playtime as possible, and so I feel like they should be offering better rewards. I'd like to know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think of how they're handling the new Master Prestiges? Do you think it's fine the way it is, or do you think they should be adding a little bit more for rewards? Also, if you have any other thoughts or opinions on anything else that was included in this patch, I'd love to hear that down below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.